Hello there, this is Ron Wills coming back at you with yet another video. Beautiful women problems. Yeah, no, I just told y'all never believe a beautiful woman is beyond your reach. Yeah, well, this ain't telling you the opposite. This is dealing with when you actually get that beautiful woman. Don't think it's like all hokey-dory and you just walk off into the sunset, or rather to the bedroom, to glow in her beautifulness as you make, mad, passionate love to her. Oh, hell. Nah, that's not the problem at all. And, well, first, before I go further, I want to thank one of my commenters, Princely Deeds. He gave me the idea for this podcast. Because he was talking about how simps and other dudes be like trying to get at your woman and stuff, even when you're with her. That's some true stuff, man. I'm going to tell you what. See, that's the one thing. You got a beautiful woman. You got to be strong-minded mentally. Because dudes always coming at her. If you one of those insecure dudes who, can't stand it when some dude is coming at your woman. And trust me, it's going to happen because she got to work. She going to the store. Unless you going to put her under lock and key. If she's fine, if she rates an 8 or above, somebody coming at her. So the first thing, you got to be strong-minded mentally and be able to deal with it. Seriously, because if you can't, you know what? Go get that homely chick, man. Just go get that homely chick because at least most guys won't be coming at her. Except those scavenger type of dudes who try to like have sex with everything. Yeah, I got a video talking about those scavenger type of dudes coming up. But nah, I mean, I remember back in the day, I went out with this young lady, and she had actually been in like a beauty pageant. She had placed in a local beauty pageant. We were out, went to go see this play and everything, and of course you get some dude, he trying low-key trying to talk to her while he trying to sell her some pictures and stuff, and I'm just like, really, dude? I laugh about it, but I mean, it's times, look fellas, I'm gonna tell you, if you got a beautiful woman on your arms, there's times you gotta be ready to go to somebody's jaw, and then there's sometimes you gotta laugh. Now one thing about my ex-wife, she's a beautiful woman. She, I mean, seriously, traffic stopping body, everything, right? And there was 2 instances I remember with her. Well, actually, there was quite a few with her because guys were always trying to get at her. She got to the point. Sometimes I had to be selling my books and stuff. Just have her right there. As soon as they look at her and then look at me, they just put the money down for the book. So. But that was cool right there. Now, I remember one time I was at this expo with her, selling some books. This was before we got married. And she had on a dress that we affectionately named the Moneymaker, right? Because when she wore it, trust me, money came our way. But I remember it was in a booth, and it was this guy next to us trying to, get her attention on a low key. And, I'm that dude who see everything. So as soon as I left, walked away, that dude tried to get his rap on. And then I came back, and I ain't gonna lie, I was about to go to his jaw because it was the way he did it was just totally disrespectful. But he was backing up like a bitch anyway, so I was just like, oh man. And the irony is, this dude had about a good 6 inches on me. So I was just like, okay, this a punk. He's like, oh no, I'm very respectful. My mom told me this. I was like, damn, yeah. All right, why don't you buy one of my books? I made him buy one of my books, for my trouble. But, you get stuff like that. And like I said, I was cool with it. I was like, shoot, it makes my product sell harder. Because the thing is, you gotta be cool with it as a man, right? You gotta be cool with it. Because there was another time, right? And this one we had our 2 boys with us, right? And we were in DC. She had just went to a party and everything, right? Like some all-girl party, right? during the day and get together, whatever it was. So, picked her up from it. It was still daytime. We were looking for this restaurant and, passed a couple dudes, like a group of dudes. And we were like, well, where's this place at? Right? And he said, oh, okay, I'll show you. I'll walk with you. And this is a smooth player dude, right? Pretty boy, smooth and shit. And he said, look, I'll show you because I just want to walk with greatness. Now, I knew he was talking about the wife. I knew it. But I was just like, thank you, man. I was laughing because I liked how he did it. He was kind of respectful about it. But that's what you got to deal with. You just got to pick and choose your battles. Sometimes you're going to have to flex. Sometimes, look, that's just for real. Because some dudes going to look. Some dudes, depending on how they look at you, they going to be, they're going to be on some disrespectful shit. And quite frankly, you got to at least give the impression that you'll go to their jaw. Because don't let Rom's happy demeanor fool you. I'll go to a nigga's jaw in a second. And that's kind of why, yeah, I got some issues sometimes. I'm very protective. But, as long as they cool with it, keep their distance, be a little respectful about it. Because, see, there's a way you can do it, right? But, see, that's the thing. Guys, I mean, see, some guys, they get like, they manage to get that beautiful woman, then they want to put her on lockdown, right? And they get mad and stuff, she putting on all that fly stuff on. And, they wanted her to stop and stuff. They forget that's what drew them to her to begin with. It's like, nah, you can't be that way. You can't be insecure at all, because it's going to happen. You're going to get some dudes who going to be bold, right? They're going to try to holler. A few might do it in your face, but they're going to holler at the side or something. I remember this one fine-ass woman I was dating, right? She told me all these dudes, like, she was looking good that day. She said, yeah, around all these dudes, because she had bought me, like, some, like a chicken dinner and stuff. So I'm sitting there eating, got, like, gravy and stuff and biscuit in my hand, and she's like, yeah, all these guys were going crazy and stuff and all that. And I was like, okay, show me what you were doing, show me the walk. Yeah, girl. Oh, no wonder they were going crazy. I was eating a biscuit and stuff. Dude, look, you gotta be cool with it, man. You gotta be cool. And like another time I remember, because y'all know Rom got story for days, right? This is back in high school, right? Now I remember there was this dude. I knew this dude who was a friend of a friend, and then I also met like this female, right? And one way or another, they managed to get together. Now I remember they came over to my boy's house, and I saw her, right? And I remember him, of course, but then I remember her face, and I couldn't think of what her name was. Now right in front of her. Right in front of him, I actually physically turned her around and looked at her butt. And I was like, oh yeah, hey, how you doing? What's up? And dude didn't get mad because he knew my intention. He knew me. He was like, he's very calm about it because he said, that makes him look better that he got a badass woman like that. All right? And plus, he could whip somebody's ass anyway. That dude, I think his legend is still going on. Somebody mentioned his name a few years ago. I said, damn, he's still around. But, yeah, and this was a dude, this dude specialized in badass females because I knew the female who took his virginity. So I was like, damn, she was bad as shit. I actually got a story behind that too, but I can't share that one on the air. So, I've known some stuff. You'd be surprised. But I'm kind of laughing about it. But yeah, that's one thing. It's really not that deep. And like I said, I don't have to make all these videos that deep. But if you get a beautiful woman, first of all, that same boldness to even get her and not be nervous. You gotta realize somebody's always gonna come after you. And I'm gonna tell you the truth, it's not a bad thing, to be honest with you, because it just means you gotta stay on your game. You gotta stay sharp. That's one thing with me. I stay sharp, I stay sharp because I always know if I'm with a badass woman. And I've been with I'm gonna say not all of them, because dimes really aren't that prevalent. How many times have I probably been with? I'd say maybe a few dozen. I'll put it like that. Lifetime, because most of the women I've dealt with, the overwhelming majority probably in the adjustable 7 range, 6-7 range, and then you had a few who went up. But as far as dimes, I mean, it just is what it is, and it's like when you get one, dude's gonna be looking at you, some gonna thumbs up you, thumbs gonna be like, why she with him? The bolder ones, they might try to like low key like try to rap, and like I say, I've had that. I've had dudes even try to call, living with a woman, some dude trying to call up and shit, thinking cool. Then it's something you just got to deal with. Like I said, you got to know when the situation called just to laugh it off, when to just be cool, and when to be ready to go to a nigga's jaw. It's just how it is. I mean, it is what it is. But the thing is, you always gotta keep your mind sharp, and you gotta be very secure, especially the secure part. Now, I know I was kind of joking throughout this, but that's very important, because I've seen too many guys, they get that fine woman and they just go crazy. They want to lock her down. They're accusing her of getting with everybody. I mean, I've actually had some women's men look at me and say, you mess with him. I've had that happen several times. I'm like, damn, man, I just know your girl, and she ain't messing with me. It's that other guy she messing with, bruh, not me. Shit. But then, they just told me that they were insecure. You can't be that way. That's one thing. If you feel like you gonna be insecure about who trying to holler at your woman, like I said, you go get that homely 5. Just get that homely girl, and hope she ain't a homely player type who gonna have 2 other dudes who thinking the same thing. Seriously. Because either you want the beautiful woman or you don't. But remember, it does come with issues. And I know some people think, well, she'll probably cheat or something. And no more so than any other woman. Let's just get that straight. They all cheat the same way. So, but just remember, since so many dudes are coming at her, remember that's the main thing. You gotta be secure, and you always gotta be on your game. Always. You can't let up. So anyway, right? That's it for today. Don't take this one. This ain't some major shit. Cause we know most of y'all going for adjustable 7s anyway. But for y'all dudes who run into that beautiful one who feeling you, who got that same Star Trek fetish and all of that, which I've actually met. I'm gonna go off on a tangent on that one again. Don't be surprised, fellas. And I know that I could almost do another video on this. I think should I do another video on? Yeah, I know. No, you know what though? I'll just say it real quick though. I don't feel like doing a whole video on it. Don't be surprised. Just generally, don't be surprised if a woman feeling you. Like I mentioned in the comments to one of my last videos. I know this woman, young woman's fine. I mean, damn, just naturally beautiful and shit. Built like a motherfucker and shit. She was telling me she was breaking down the Avengers like a scholar and stuff, man. Totally into like anime and all of that. You just never know if a woman, she gonna feel you or something. You don't know what she into, right? So, just be open for it. Shit, I know another beautiful woman. Shoot, she can hack NASA if she wanted to. And, I stay on the good side because she could probably hack my account. So, anyway, that's it, y'all. Just chill. Don't worry about it. Because look at it like this. This is the final thing. If you have a beautiful woman, a bunch of guys trying to get at her, that means you the fucking man. Seriously, you the fucking man. As a little aside with me, and I'm gonna just share this. I'm making this video longer than it needs to be. I prefer that woman everybody like trying to get at. I am not afraid of I'm by nature I'm sexually competitive. So if I'm with a woman and guys ain't trying to get at her, I'm looking at her funny. I'm like, I don't know if I want to be with her. Seriously, I don't feel right if I'm not with a woman everybody not trying to get with. I really don't. That's me. That's me though. That's how I'm built. I'm built for competition. So that's why I said in a video a while ago, like if I can be in the same room with Jeremy Meeks, that model and stuff, and still get more women, that's because I'm built to compete. So anyway, it's me. This is just one of those videos I just want to throw out there, have a little fun. Anyway, I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.